First birthday is coming up in just a minute. But first, we got a border weight update brought to you by Team Ramco, featuring Roadrunner torque converters, continuing to provide you the best quality transmission service for all makes and models in this area. Downtown Port of Entry has 6 lanes open with a 40 to 45 minute wait. No wait in the Sentry lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 2 regular lanes open, 20 to 25 minute wait, 15 to 20 minute wait in the 4 ready lanes. There is no wait at the East Sentry Lane. Here's Border Weight Update brought to you by Team Ramco, 4701 East Gila Ridge Road in Yuma. Super Flash will stop your slips, drips, and your funny shifts. Visit teamramco.net. May 1st, 2021. These are the birthdays today. Singer Judy Collins. It's Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. She's 82 today. Singer Rita Coolidge is 78. Singer, bassist Nick Fortuna. He was with the Buckinghams. He is 75. He did a lot more than just the Buckinghams, though. Actor Dan Florek. He was in Law & Order, SVU. He's 70 years old today. Singer-songwriter Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbusters. He's 67 today. Actor Byron Stewart is 65. Tim McGraw, he's a singer, a country singer, 54 today. Daddy was Tug McGraw, a pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. Actor Darius McCrary, he was on the Family Matters. He's 45 today. And that's it. That's the big shot birthdays. We got the local people and a couple anniversaries coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthday this morning to Dylan Paradise, Denise Ryan, Anna Keating, Art Garcia, Rosemary Cornejo, Gary Wong, Cheryl Bynum, Sofia Nunez Alvarez, Christopher Neto, Presley DePauli, Mark Wheel, Alfonso Moreno Sr., Ali Pachter, Andrea Leonard, Angie Rojas, Myri Person, Lauren Fankhauser, Hailey Townsell, Anthony Zamora, Anna King, Angie Willamone, Fidel Alvarez. Happy birthday to each and every one. Couple of wedding anniversaries today. Joe and Rosa Orozco, Mike and Rebecca Silva. Happy anniversary to you guys.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And we've got the World and California News headlines brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
As COVID cases soar, no travel from India to the U.S.
The White House says it's following advice from the CDC amid a surge in COVID-19 cases in India. India accounts for the world's second most COVID-19 cases behind the U.S.
CBS's Steve Dorsey. In the U.S., a big surge in Oregon means tightening restrictions. Here's CBS's Lilia Luciano.
Restrictions include indoor dining closures and limiting capacity at other businesses. Governor Kate Brown and the state legislature have secured $20 million in urgent relief for businesses in the state impacted by the extreme risk measures.
CBS's Charlie DeGatta tells us troops are leaving Afghanistan.
The commander of American forces here said that pullout is already underway. The White House has warned that should any potential adversaries attack, we will defend ourselves with all the tools at our disposal.
The longest war in American history cost more than $2 trillion and tens of thousands of lives. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Disneyland and California Adventure reopened yesterday, more than a year after the COVID pandemic forced the closure of the two parks. California Governor Gavin Newsom was in San Fernando to sign legislation that will provide a $6.2 billion tax cut to the hardest hit small businesses in the state.
This is built on top of the $2.5 billion of small business grants, not loans, grants that the state of California has been distributing.
5 people, including 4 documented gang members, have been arrested in connection with the ambush shooting of Lady Gaga's dog walker in Hollywood. This Hollywood resident says the arrests bring a sigh of relief.
People have been a lot more apprehensive about being out at night. I know for sure I have been.
The widow of Kirk Douglas has died at the age of 102. Reports say Anna Douglas, who is also the stepmother of Michael Douglas, died peacefully at the home she shared with her husband of 66 years in Beverly Hills. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
We could all use a little extra hope. Cal Hope offers free tips and tools to help manage COVID-19 stress and anxiety. Call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673 to talk with someone who can help. Hope lives in California, in our businesses, schools, and homes, in our people, and in our shared hope for the future, one where we can all safely come together again. Visit calhope.org or call 1-833-317-4673. Hope lives here.
It's all about the nose. It's your air filter, the first line of defense against bacteria and viruses. If too many germs get stuck in your nose, guess what? You get sick. That's why it's so important to keep your nose clean, just like washing your hands. Now there's a better way to keep your nose clean and help your body protect itself. It's called Navage Nasal Care. Navage uses powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, bacteria, and viruses. At Navage.com, CVS, Walgreens, Bed Bath, Target, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
And it's time for page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. The Imperial County Public Health Department updated the COVID-19 numbers on Friday morning. So far, over 106,000 doses of various COVID-19 vaccines have been administered. 43,250 individuals are fully vaccinated, while 62,800 have received 1 dose of the vaccine. Friday's numbers showed that 127 active cases of the virus were reported, with 14 of those hospitalized, 6 COVID-19 patients in intensive care. Vaccination clinics are continuing throughout the Imperial Valley, and residents can find out where and when the clinics are scheduled and make an appointment to receive the vaccine by going to the State of California's website, myturn.com, or to a vaccinefinder.org site. According to the Imperial County Public Health Department Director Janet Angulo, a number of local providers are now offering walk-in vaccinations. She suggests that individuals check with their healthcare provider or local pharmacies. To promote and commemorate National Arbor Day, members of the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors planted trees at various locations in the district's service area this week. Recognized on the last Friday in April, Arbor Day is observed throughout the nation and throughout the world to encourage people and communities to plant trees on or around the holiday. Directors planted trees this week at IID's Brawley and El Centro pay stations, North End Division, and on the San Diego State University campus in Calexico. In addition to planting trees this week, in early April, the IID Board of Directors passed a resolution calling for 300 trees to be planted on district property over the next 3 years. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
A U.S. Border Patrol K-9 team found meth, marijuana, and a loaded handgun this week. K-9 team alerted to a car at about 2:45 p.m. Wednesday at the Highway 95 checkpoint. A search of the interior of the car led to the discovery of about 1/2 pound of marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and a loaded 9mm handgun. A search of the car's occupants led to a methamphetamine in the driver's pocket. A driver, a 38-year-old woman from Colorado, and the passenger, a 41-year-old man from California, both U.S. citizens, both were arrested. A Border Patrol agent apprehended a migrant trying to sneak into the country Wednesday morning and discovered he was an aggravated felon previously convicted of a sex offense against a minor. At approximately 5 a.m., Yuma agent detected a group of 3 migrants after they illegally entered the United States. He apprehended the group approximately 9 miles northeast of the San Luis port of entry. Agent arrested the 3 migrants and transported them to the Yuma station. Record checks conducted on the migrants revealed that one of them, Mario Roberto Pacheco, was an aggravated felon and with a battery conviction for a sex offense against a child. 67-year-old Pacheco also had a previous conviction for cocaine possession. Both convictions were out of Florida. In addition, Pacheco has previously been removed from the United States. Pacheco will be processed for removal. And that's it. That's page 1 of the local news, brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And that brings us to page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. The DEA is their National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, collected 839,543 pounds, or 419.7 tons of unused, expired, and unwanted medications across the country. Americans once again showed their dedication toward helping prevent addiction and potential overdose by removing prescription pills from their homes. The April event included 4,425 community partners at 5,080 collection sites throughout the country, including Imperial County. and Yuma Valley. The Colorado River Citizens Forum of the U.S. section of the International Boundary and Water Commission will have a public meeting on May 19th at from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. via webinar. Agenda items include the Imperial Dam 10-year capital maintenance plan and Yuma area salinity management to ensure the quality of Colorado River water delivered to Mexico complies with international agreements. For details on the meeting, call 915-832-4175. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 104 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 69. National Weather Service says well above normal temperatures will continue through Sunday amidst a strong area of high pressure over the southwest, with highs potentially reaching over 100 degrees today in many lower desert locations. Temperatures will moderate somewhat early next week, but stay well above normal as dry conditions, mostly clear skies, and breezy afternoon winds prevail throughout the weekend. Another warming trend is expected late next week, with the 100-degree temperatures possible yet again. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 102. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, then gradually becoming clear with the overnight low around 68. West and northwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 92. Windy with a west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 63. West wind 15 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 95, with a north and northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 76 degrees, 17% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still moderate in Mexicali at both monitoring stations. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's time for a Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. In the world of sports, Andy Ruiz Jr. will step back into the ring tonight. The former heavyweight boxing champion will meet Chris Arreola at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. This will be Ruiz's, an Imperial Valley native, his first fight since losing his titles to Anthony Joshua in a rematch in December of 2019. Ruiz has apparently lost 40 pounds since the last fight and is favored to beat Arreola. The fight is available on Fox pay-per-view and various streaming services. In Major League Baseball, it was the Padres over the Giants. They took game one of the weekend series. Padres 3-2 over the Giants. Mariners beat the Angels 7-4. Cardinals over the Pirates 7-3. Yankees got by the Tigers. In fact, they shut them out 10-0. The Marlins and the Nationals went 10 innings. Nationals won the game 2-1. Phillies over the Mets 2-1. Reds beat the Cubs 8-6. Astros over the Rays 9-2. Blue Jays beat the Braves 13-5. Red Sox over the Rangers 6-1. Cleveland beat the White Sox 5-3. It was the Twins over the Royals 9-1. Brewers beat the Dodgers 3-1. That makes things really interesting in the National League West. Orioles beat the Athletics 3-2, and the Diamondbacks beat the Rockies by a score of 7-2. We'll have more, including the NBA, in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Kings over the Lakers, despite LeBron's return, 110-106. 76ers beat the Hawks 126-104. Celtics over the Spurs, 143-140. Wizards got by the Cavaliers 122-93. Trailblazers over the Nets 128-109. Grizzlies beat the Magic 92-75. The Bucks beat the Bulls 108-98, and it was the Suns over the Jazz 121-100. None of those games were squeakers by any means. And golf, Women's World Championship, Lin Ziyu takes a one-shot lead heading into the final round. It was, Keegan Bradley and Sam Burns. They share a 4-shot lead at Valspar Championship. Phil Mickelson, he's not at the Valspar Championship. He missed the cut. He is worried about his lack of focus, and he's going to have to learn how to concentrate all over again. And tennis, Alexander Zverev, he falls to a qualifier in the Munich Open quarterfinals. And the women's side, it was Naomi Osaka and Simona Halep. They have advanced at the Madrid Open, and the Atlanta Motor Speedway will allow full capacity for July's NASCAR weekend. The whole weekend, anybody who wants to go and has a ticket can go. The Sunday Cup race will be in Kansas tomorrow. And the Mets, Dominic Smith to Phillies, Jose Alvarado, after a dust-up, meet me in the tunnel if you have a problem. Bit of a dispute there. Could be interesting the rest of the series, which continues throughout the weekend. You've been listening to Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for your financial news and weather. U.S. stocks fell Friday on the last trading day of the month as one of the busiest weeks of the first quarter earnings reporting season came to a close, with investors weighing blockbuster results from most large technology companies and good economic data, while keeping one eye on expectations that strong data may cause the Federal Reserve to ease back on monetary policy sooner than it expects. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 185.51 points, or 0.5%, to 33,874.85, and notched a weekly decline of 0.5%, but is up 10.68% year to date. The S&P 500 lost 30.30 points, or 0.7%, to close at 4,181.17, ending the week virtually unchanged, but is up 11.32% year to date. NASDAQ Composite slid 119.86 points, or 0.9%, to settle at 13,962.68, leaving it with a weekly loss of 0.4%, but is up 8.34% year to date. Got your weather coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The high temperature yesterday, 104 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 69. Expect mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 102. Southwest wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Coming west, 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, then gradually becoming clear with the overnight low around 68. A west to northwest wind, 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 35 miles per hour at times. Sunny skies on Sunday, highs right near 92. Little bit windy, west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 63. Continued windy with a west wind 15 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunny skies on Monday, highs right near 95. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. And we're looking at 76 degrees, 17% the relative humidity.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour.
I'm Stacey Lynn in Washington. A vaccine milestone. More than 100 million Americans are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. But there are still about 8% who got their first shot but haven't gone back for their second. Dr. Anthony Fauci with a message.
Get vaccinated, and if you're having a 2-dose regimen, make sure you get that second dose.
And if you're traveling, you still need to wear a mask, says CBS's Tom Foti.
It is a heads up for travelers. Keep your masks handy, and when you're actually traveling, keep them on. Though COVID cases are dropping in most parts of the country, the Transportation Security Administration is keeping its plane, train, and bus mask mandate in place another 3.5 months. It was supposed to expire 10 days from now, but instead it will now stay in effect till September 13th.
CBS's Michael George says those masks also need to be on if you're heading to the happiest place on earth.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome home. There was no hiding the enthusiasm as Disneyland reopened yesterday after 13 long months.
It's a small world after all.
The park is limited to 20,000 California residents a day.
No out-of-state visitors yet. A startling discovery made in Houston. Here's CBS's Omar Villafranca.
A 911 call leads to a shocking discovery. Police found more than 90 migrants packed into a 2-story home, part of a human smuggling ring.
Youngest is probably early 20s. We have 5 females and the rest are males.
Some were showing signs of COVID-19.
We do have our health department en route. They will do some rapid testing. We'll keep them in the house for now.
But police are trying to find out who's responsible. Well, get out your fancy hat, pour some bourbon. It's Kentucky Derby Day.
Essential Quality might not return much on a $2 wager as the favorite in the 147th Kentucky Derby at 3-5 on Saturday. But post-time favorites have won 6 of the last 7. Second choice is Rock Your World at 7-1 with Hot Rod Charlie 9-1. Essential Quality is trained by Brad Cox, who could become the first native Louisvillian to train the winner. Bob Baffert could set a record with his 7th training victory as he sends to post Medina Spirit. A crowd of about 45,000 expected Saturday. Ed Peak for CBS News, Louisville.
President Biden's been on a road trip trying to sell his infrastructure plan.
Republicans argue the bill is too broad and too expensive. They want the White House to negotiate with them on a compromise, one that does not include raising taxes on the wealthiest Americans, to pay for all those fixes the president is proposing.
And CBS's Christina Raffini. And California's effort to extradite Harvey Weinstein has been delayed. He'll have another 30 days. This is
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal. So, of course, I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs. Plus, I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Join us to celebrate Lowe's Spring Fest before it's over with 3 25-ounce Bonnie Fruity Fresh Vegetables and Herbs for $10 or 3 25-ounce Miracle Grow Brilliant Blooms Flowers for $12. Get the most of your garden this spring. Spring Fest, a festival of fun and savings for your garden and total home. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. Offers valid through 5/12 while supplies last. In-store only. Selection varies by location. U.S. only, excluding Alaska and Hawaii.
He's been busted for pretending to have ties to a hip-hop group.
A Georgia man is sentenced to more than 8 years in federal prison for using stolen credit cards to live large in hotels and limos while claiming ties to the hip-hop group Wu-Tang Clan. Walker Washington of Augusta has pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud. He also has to pay about $300,000 to 19 defrauded businesses. A co-defendant, Aaron Barnes-Burple of Crestview, Florida, was sentenced to 7 years and the same amount of restitution. Prosecutors say it was a skeptical hotel clerk who called their bluff. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
For the first time in 14 years, Genesis will tour the U.S. The last Domino tour was supposed to be overseas only, but got bagged because of COVID. So now that they're rescheduling, they decided to add the U.S. to the mix. Phil Collins, Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford will kick off the tour in Chicago in November and do 14 dates in the U.S. and Canada. Tickets go on sale May 7th. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? A recent stash of 1893 $10 Gold Liberty coins has been found. These gorgeous 1893p gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck. And less than 25 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling this gold find an incredible opportunity. Just call government.com at 1-800-333-2210 and you are guaranteed a mint condition 1893 $10 Gold Liberty struck at the iconic Philadelphia Mint. But with extremely limited availability, you must call now. These 1893 gold coins are still in uncirculated condition. That is 128 years of history you can hold in your hand. To learn more, call 1-800-333-2210. Call now and you'll receive a free American Coin Collector's Bonus Package, a $40 value, free with every order. Call 1-800-333-2210 now to secure your 1893p Gold Liberty coins before they sell out. That's 1-800-333-2210.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.
12:30.